Fight against once this game goes the distance. So Gen.G are the one
trying to go for big knock-up engages perhaps into a backline, maybe try to catch one of their squishy underbelly 80 carries, maybe the Varus if he can get there, but as you did mention, he's not going to be too happy as Cuz coming in here just casually going to steal away a bunch of popcorn chicken.
Oh.
As BDD is making a little run to put down a ward. He did not expect to see Cuz here as over the wall goes Cuz. Do they have the damage? The flash forward, and there it is. First blood immediately given to Cuz at 2.5 minutes already. One thing over the other when it does come to the draft, as we're taking a look here at some of the jungler stats. For what does count, Kana might be in a little bit of trouble here, forced to flash the wall, but BDD still on the chase. We got an Ornn from the top side too, and now Kana, he does not have his flash, and soon he does not have his life as 3 people will...
Remember, this... Oh, hold on.
Oh, going for the play, but the flash answers the flash. And no kill will go down onto Faker. It's part of the reason why that Corki is often picked into the Azir. It's one way you can easily get away from that engage that is normally pretty scary against immobile champions. As we do pan back up to the top side, Kana using poise and never really get that nervous. We'll see if my caster cursed him here talking good, because we do have Klid coming up for the gank. Kana gonna steal it, has his own ultimate, but he is dead meat up in the top side. Had to just curse.
Start up the Rip Herald right now. Now Faker is on a recall. So Rascal's going to be the one that comes over here first. BDD is going to be able to crash in that mid-wave and potentially come over. We'll have 3 Rift Herald going the way of T1. And where you want to plant this is most likely in mid lane.
Player in his series, but Effort, another young player, he's going to go for his own play here. Doesn't have vision over the wall, so pretty much blind there. Not quite able to land onto Ruler, who still did have cleanse anyway. To end the poke down with both abilities, Cuz is down here. There are no summoners available for Ruler. Now they do have exhaust heal on the Yuumi, but Cuz's presence alone is enough to push them away, as he's going for it actually. The ultimate is going to go in, but he does not be able to take the lantern as he was rooted, as Cuz may be a little bit overconfident in that play himself.
That happened.
Yes.
That in a commanding position to get this Mountain Dragon. They're going to summon Herald down in bot lane. They're going to give all the gold over to Teddy to really just try to accelerate this lethal or lethality Varus. And that's obviously really valuable to a longer lane where he's going to be less at risk and he's going to have a lot more freedom over what he's trying to do. As Effort and Teddy...
Oh, this Rek'Sai not in a great spot here. He's trying to tunnel away. Doesn't even flash to try to get away from that one.
But you do have to factor in the added benefits of the dragons. Take a look at how this transpired. Klid unburrows really early, and then Cuz is just able to bring him down. Doesn't even need to use his R.
Yeah.
좋은데 다운 같아.
오케이. 나이스. 아빠 갈게.
많아.
이거 아직 노플이야.
그래서 패스가 없어.
Increase even further. Not to mention the 2 Drakes and the later game scale. He will be that knock-up bot that I was talking about a little bit earlier on. As Rift Herald summoned here right as the Cloud Drake is going to spawn. Let's see how T1 wants to handle this. Gen.G really making a case. They want to take out this dragon. But here comes T1, all 5 of them, but Effort is going to be hit by the long-range sniper that is Ruler. The ultimate is going to come in from the Kana, actually, as Chains of Corruption comes down, and now Rascal in a ton of trouble, but he is going to be able to get away as Yumi's going to help, but Thresh alongside of the Varus is going to have enough damage. The sniper from long range to take out Rascal, and now 5v4. T1 will look to push.
And so T1, now they're not going to be able to get the mid-tier 2 turret, at least not just yet, but they're going to be able to pillage the red side jungle of Gen.G. And so even though Gen.G get a Cloud Dragon, what does that really mean for their champions? Not much. 10% ultimate CDR, not really impact.
They don't give the soul away,
Oh?
because they will have higher value as, okay, gonna land that Chains of Corruptions, the poke coming out from Teddy alone, as they have pulled off the dragon, and Clit is incredibly low. Rascal has to face check it, but the poke is huge from the side of Teddy. And T1, as Baker over the wall, immediately gonna get exhausted here, ends up baiting out the Ornhorn.
So this is sort of what we're talking about, is these long-range assault arrows and repositioning.
The follow-up engage, they're gonna find Ruler, but he flashes away. He's able to get out of this one. Kana getting sniped now. And Ruler at full health, that Yumi is helping out so much, but that's another big poke down onto the Aphelios so far, as hook after hook will sail wide.
And the thing is that there's no reliable answer to Varus. He's just gonna keep shooting these arrows, and it's so hard to get onto him because of the threat.
Because he's looking for the seal this time around. He's not gonna get it. That's 2 good smites out of Clay, but they do get the Azir. Now, what will this mean for Gen.G? What will they lose as T1 5v4 once again? But much healthier than
Reset here. Silas waiting on a pretty big item completion. We'll take a look at this one more time. Gen.G, their members are very low on HP. Smokescreen comes out, and it's a very obnoxious ability that I think a lot of people don't give it enough credit for. Cuz says something I can't say as he shoots the ultimate.
Oh yeah.
Lots of value there. Faker's gonna pick up the red buff. That'll be very valuable for this team fight. Clit is level 12. He's gonna be
here we go. Clid. He's just so squishy, and he's gonna be burst down in the back. And now Ruler, he doesn't have a Yumi to help him out this time. His life was there in the front line, and this is absolute disaster for Gen.G. As immediately 3 of them, 4 of them even, are going to go down. Kana looking for the kill, as that took quite a while. And Ruler did end up picking up the kill. I'd like to say, don't chase the Aphelios into his own jungle. As now Cuz looking to just solo down the Drake. He is going to have a bit of a help from his friends. That's another big team fight going to go heavily in T1's favor.
Way of T1. As let's take a look at how this all transpired. There's no phalanx on the side of Gen.G, and you can see Clit's coming over here looking for the tremor sense to see if they're on the Baron or doing anything. Everyone's spread up, and they just get completely annihilated in this team fight because they're all spread out. And there's no way for Ornn and Yumi to protect against everything that was coming their way. And then Kana, you got to learn how many years it was.
Game, but he's been really good with manipulating the side lanes. As oh boy, Clit is caught again. He is going to barely live here as Cuz also caught a little bit with the lantern on the other side of the wall. As Rascal not quite able to land that one. Desperately trying to find anyone on the side of T1.
The thing about this is
But that is the pickup regardless. He is going to be that immovable tank you were talking about. As look at the way T1 are playing around Rek'Sai. You can tell they've done this more than once, guys. As everybody's standing still, even Cuz directly in the middle.
Mortal Reminder going to be coming in on Graves here shortly as Rascal.
Okay, someone's got a face check, and it's Stoneplate Ornn. It's one way the Stoneplate can be useful. As now it's up to Kana to try to do a better impression of the Ornn. They're actually going to take down the turret here, but T1. Okay, now it's Rascal's turn in the front line. They're trying to burst down Cuz as they get the knockup. As immediately from downtown it's Aphelios, but they don't have the damage. As even Baker is going to live. He was in the front line just stoning the rest of the composition away. Especially
They get even more so with that Cloud Soul. As now they're starting up the Baron, and there's no approach by Gen.G as Teddy is basically Legolas, gatekeeping right here.
Look at him, it's 1v5. 1v4 in the enemy jungle.
So it's very difficult for
Oh,
Gen.G
boy.
to find any sort of an opening.
And now Gen.G side of Gen.G as in comes the ultimate out of the Ornn, but from downtown in their own base is Kana. Hello. They're gonna take down that turret and try to zone away Kana, will Gen.G, but it just looks hopeless on their side. They cannot stop the onslaught that is T1.
Well, T1 now, they've raised, but you can see it's still too far away for Ornn to get his ultimate up again. So, third inhibitor going to go down here. T1 doesn't necessarily end. However, they are erring on the side of caution. Kana does have teleport. He's going to be able to come in here in just a second, because probably should eat the honey fruit. He's missing some HP, but no, he's just going to start it up.
Yeah, this time around, T1 saying enough is enough. And with so many members outside of this fight, they are just going to be able to take it down. The spike comes down from Cuz, as now Kana is back with a vengeance, as you cannot get away from every single CC. Can Eladios do it, as he is doing insane AoE damage to that backline? But his ultimate now is down, and Clit is also down. And it doesn't look like Gen.G have the firepower to take it.
Turrets are on their last leg. I don't think it's possible, Valdez, but who knows? Elder will be captured by T1,
yes,
as the Baron does convert into that. So T1 should 99.999, repeating of course, should win the game.
Well, thank you for that, LS. You gave us the stat, and I believe you are correct. As this time around, Kana, he's got Emperor's Divide. He's going to be looking for Emperor's Ruler desperately, trying to do it, but he's going to get hooked. Does have a Yuumi on his back, but the Nexus just going to be focused down. Skt T1 will take game number 1 over Gen.G.
They got